Fort Wayne, Indiana, August 2002. Stacy Degrandchamp got into a fight. The outcome was deadly. Stacy was murdered. For many, it was obvious who had done it, but it took 20 years for her killer to be brought to justice. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel where we talk about real crimes and real people. This is the murder of Stacy Degrandchamp. Want to know what happened? Let's get started. Stacy Maria Degrandchamp was born on October 29, 1984 in Fort Wayne, Allen County in Indiana. She lived with her mother Rita, who was a single parent. At the age of 17, Stacy was a straight-A student at Wayne High School who dreamt of attending Ball State University and study computer technology. Stacy was very popular at school. She dressed immaculately. She was described as confident and beautiful, and that, of course, drew the attention from other people, especially jealous girls who judged Stacy very harshly. Holly Boisvert was a girl who was described as aggressive, troublesome. She was arrogant and incorrigible. According to some people, Holly used to make fun of Stacy since middle school. Over the years, the girls remained cordial towards each other, but mostly they avoided each other. Holly dated a boy named Brandon Ruff. They broke up, but Holly believed they would actually get back together. But in the spring of 2002, Brandon, a 20-year-old boy, started dating 17-year-old Stacy. They met at a house party and Stacy was obsessed with him. And then Stacy and Holly started having issues again. Brandon's group of friends included Amanda Richards, Whitney McGee, and Holly Boisvert. And when Stacy started dating Brandon, she also started hanging out and partying with the girls. Holly's father allowed Holly and her friends to hang out at their house. They had a swimming pool. Holly's jealousy and hostility towards Stacy increased, and Stacy fought back. On the night of August 15, 2002, there was a phone call to 911. When the police arrived at Guthrie Street, they found Stacy lying in the driveway, bleeding from her chest. Stacy had been stabbed. She was rushed to Parkview Hospital where she died. While investigating what had happened, the police found out Stacy had fought another girl that night, Holly. A witness told Holly had stated Stacy was going to be whipped that night. Witnesses stated they tried to break up the fight. One of them pulled Stacy out of the fight. She took a few steps back and fell to the ground. Her shirt was covered in blood. According to a witness who was interviewed in January 2003, Holly changed into sweats and pulled her hair into a ponytail before confronting Stacy. She also told him she was carrying a knife to the fight. Holly then washed her hands after the stabbing and put the knife in a car parked alongside a house. But that's not what Holly told the police. Holly stated she was inside the house. Stacy was in the backyard. A friend told Holly to come out. Stacy was angry Holly was there, and Holly said, Stacy yelled, "What are you doing here?" Holly said she kept quiet until Stacy started saying negative things about one of Holly's friends. Then the fight started. Stacy pushed Holly and knocked her into some recycling bins. They pushed, shoved, kicked, pulled each other's hair. They rolled on the floor. Stacy kicked Holly in the head. Stacy got up and her shirt had blood all over. She had been stabbed, but Holly said to the police she didn't have a knife. The detectives asked Holly how did Stacy ended up getting stabbed, and Holly stated Stacy probably landed on something when she fell into the recycling bins. Despite multiple witnesses and Holly admitting she fought Stacy, the police didn't arrest her. At Wayne High School, it was common knowledge Holly had killed Stacy, but she wasn't arrested and she wasn't charged, and the case went cold. In 2019, the police started investigating Stacy's case again because Stacy's family pressured them. Stacy's family stated the location of the murder was not a regular place for Stacy to visit. Hence, they believed Holly invited Stacy so she could fight her. The police reviewed the evidence. They did forensic testing. They interviewed several witnesses, including Holly. In April 2019, Holly was interviewed by the police. She admitted to carrying a knife that night, and she gave the police the alleged murder weapon. Holly was concerned the police were on to her. She asked her maintenance man in her apartment building how she could get out of her rental lease since she might leave town quickly. She also asked if the police could use measurements to match a knife to stab wounds. The maintenance man called the police. The coroner confirmed the knife could have made the wounds on Stacy's body. Holly Boisvert, at the age of 33, was arrested in Wisconsin. She stated, "I think I killed my best friend. If I had just walked away and not turned around to fight, she would still be alive." Holly was 15 years old when she killed Stacy over a boy. In December 2021, Holly pled guilty to voluntary manslaughter. In January 2022, she was sentenced to a 25-year sentence, 5 years suspended, and 3-year probation. It took 20 years, but Stacy's killer was finally put behind bars. As to Holly calling Stacy her best friend, I highly doubt it.